Got here, and it's time to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, before we get into the video, I'm just trying something different. Let me know if you guys like without the intro animation or with the intro animation, so it's not that long at the start. But with this episode, finally, Mahito's getting what he deserves here, and Yuji literally putting the fear of God or fear of Yuji into him. And I really like the last few scenes towards the end there, that hunting reference. Felt so satisfying there. But Todo pays a heavy price for this. Now, the end scene, we're gonna get to that. But overall, amazing episode here, full of action. So let's get into it. Now, it picks up straight from last week with Hydra Mahito full-on transformation versus the best bromance there. Feels like he had a domain without him unleashing his domain, the way that floor streets were looking made like those jumbles souls that he had there. The voice actor of Mahito, really good, and it's also for Yuji, that slow, you can feel the rage in the tone when he speaks. Very few words, but very impactful words. And Mahito's voice actor, just those screams, just insane talent that we have here. But during the fight, Todo and Yuji were great. The claps, the position swaps, everything. I've missed the the fighting so much from both of them, and having it last episode and this episode here, great. But also we have Mahito still using some human souls transfigured, making them like in a way suicide bombers for a second there to fight, to try and split Todo and Yuji. And Todo actually gets punched a bit because he miscalculated how strong those souls are, but he deals with them very easily there. Now, we had a bit of moment where Mahito was alone versus Yuji, and I gotta give it to Yuji. He's holding out very strong, like, when in doubt, just punch harder. We still haven't gotten to the point where Yuji gets a technique or a domain expansion or anything here, but even without those, he more than puts up a fight, starts throwing a sign at him. I was like, that 100 sign, just have that sign. But he was also getting a lot of damage. Return even gets a ragdoll tossed by Mahito there. Now, thankfully, they reunite Yuji and Todo. And here, I really like this moment because Mahito has had 2 times the fear of God put into him. Previously, when they fought and he unleashed his domain the first time in season 1, and Sukuna just scared him, the shit out of him to say the least, and here he was hesitating to use his domain, not to touch Sukuna's soul inside Yuji. He gets an idea, and this is why I also like Mahito, even though I hate him, and I hope we're gonna be really enough is enough with Mahito. He needs to die at this point, he's done way too much, but I still like him as a character. He's a great character. And out of all of the disaster curses, probably has the most potential. Now, if I look back at it, I think Jogo's probably the strongest currently, but Mahito the most potential. And here we see it even more, because he learned Black Flash, how to use it even last episode. Slowly started discovering his soul. And here he even copies the thing that Gojo did, unleashing his domain just 0.2 seconds, just not to touch Sukuna, not to enrage him, even though he goaded him a bit during those 2.2 seconds there. Todo tries to protect himself with simple domain, Mahito unleashing his, and Yuji rushing for him. And yeah, this is where the heavy price we see it coming, and I have to give it to Mahito. As asshole of a character, he's a great villain that we have had so far, and the way he fights, probably his power is the most ingenious way. The freedom you have with his power is insane. How much things he can do, all of the transformations, his domain, just touching somebody, making them explode, using human soul. Like, I love his power, but I also want him dead already. And Here we have Todo paying the price. He has to cut his hand there. Like, I like the no hesitation. Todo is great because he got touched by the domain, and Mahito even punches him in the stomach with Black Flash. But Todo protects himself a bit, even though he took quite a bit of damage there. And this is where the scene that killed the necklace comes down, the string breaks. And it's a picture of Yuji, his brother, and that idol girl that Todo is obsessed with. And we get an anime magical girl opening with Mahito getting pummeled by Todo and the idol. Perfect transition for that scene there. Now, Todo put up more than a fight, helped Yuji quite a lot, punching back and forth there, and he took damage. Like, he definitely took damage. Even has on his own, claps Mahito away to swap positions with Yuji, so Yuji can punch him there very hard. That punch, by the way, he even took, just touching him for a bit, he was wounded on his remaining hand. But yeah, Todo definitely MVP here in these last 2 episodes, to say the least. But we're gonna get to him later on a bit. Now we have Mahito being more than frustrated getting that Black Flash by Yuji, but he figured out his soul, his power here, and this is why I'm saying he's the most has the most potential, most dangerous out of all of the disaster curses. Him understanding his own soul means that he started understanding his power even more, and he starts transforming into this, well, like a killing machine in a way. He called it instant spirit body of distorted killing, kind of like his transformation there. But Yuji is gonna have some problems with this. We have finally the 1v1, and Yuji tried to punch, but it was like he was hitting metal, feel like a battle armor Swiss knife type of way, just cutting defense, offense at the same time, flexibility, what Mahito had here. Even gets slammed into the sewer, so they're destroying even more on Shibuya. Kind of funny, because I still don't know how they're gonna explain this to the public, how Shibuya got obliterated here. And yeah, Yuji wasn't doing all that well. He was also in bad shape, considering the wounds that got stabbed by Nita, but also he got a lot more new wounds after that. Now, Mahito, I hate you, but I also like you at the same time. Here is what I liked the moment, both of them feeling the damage they took, and even him, the damage from that Black Flash before he transformed, both of them stopping a bit before they clash again. Now, what I like about Mahito is just how he uses his mind also with his power. That combo is very dangerous. Even undid his armor a bit just to make Yuji miss, like slide his punch past his body there, but Yuji still punches him back. And one of the best moments in the episode, honestly, I have to give it to Todo. While Yuji was fighting Mahito, Todo comes in and claps his hand with his wrist, the cut wrist there, and shocks Mahito, just surprises him long enough, distracts him there perfectly for Yuji to have one giga last Black Flash, sending him flying all the way to Narnia. But what I liked, even though I liked the Black Flash, I liked what Todo did even more. He says there's no more power, Woogie Boogie is done, or Boogie Woogie. Heavy price to pay here. That was just used as a distraction, so unfortunately Todo is gonna be out probably into the future, unless they can regrow a hand somehow, maybe with reversed cursed energy. I don't know, we're gonna see. But yeah, fortunately no more bromance, which makes me a bit sad there. But yeah, awesome fight here, all 3 of them. But the best part of the episode was Yuji towards the end, like the last couple of minutes in the episode with Yuji, just that slow anger in the voice, so good, very few words but so impactful, with him saying, I admit it, Mahito, I am you right now, I don't care about anything else. I'm paraphrasing a bit, I just want to kill you, so if you get reincarnated, I'm gonna kill that guy, no matter what. I'm gonna keep killing curses in you forever and ever. And the way he was growing even more intimidating there, and he put the fear of Yuji into him. Like Mahito, it felt like he regressed mentally out of fear. They started running, and the way they reference this one with a hunter after its prey, Yuji being the hunter and Mahito being the small animal prey, running away, even twisting his leg like a rabbit there, and wailing, not even talking, just trying everything in it, throwing sand, stones, whatever he could at Yuji, and that reference in the snow, a hunter after his prey there. I love that. That felt so satisfying, but also made me mad, because the last scene in the episode is fake brain Ghetto coming in and, do you need me to save you, Mahito? I'm like, no, please kill him. Don't have fake brain Ghetto do something, save him, get him away, or attack Yuji right now, or just kill Mahito. Please, enough is enough with Mahito. He's a great character, but at some point he needs to die. Like, I don't think he is main villain potential for Mahito, but he's a great villain, great character, even though I hate him. We have fake brain Ghetto, and also we have Sukuna as the main villain. So Mahito needs to die. We already lost way too many people for the Sork side. Maki still no idea if she's alive. Nanami died. Nobara probably dead, let's be honest here, even though Copium, Ichiji, the guy with the glasses, that guy might survived. Everybody else, the meteor, we don't know who survived during the meteor that Sukuna had. And Maki, still no confirmation, so kill Mahito, please. Enough is enough. But overall, pretty fun episode. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. What was your favorite scene? And with the intro, what do you think? Intro or without intro? And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, helps me quite a lot. And you guys get the latest video on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna see you again on the next episode. Hopefully Mahito is dead by then. So bye bye.